What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Masquerada. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. I know we had a little break in the series. Right now I'm a little bit overloaded on the channel. I planned poorly, and plus the game was dragging a little bit for me, so I decided to take a couple days off. Just refresh my memory here. We're following a Fae back to the Assemblia. As I recall, I don't think he told us what we were looking for specifically here in the previous episode. We had found out that our dear friend Calden had actually not been vilified by his order. They had accepted him, and he'd had a heart-to-heart with, I guess, the sister of the man that he was carrying on a relationship with. I do like the representation of Calden in this. There's this thing that people do a lot of the time with gay characters on television and stuff like that, where they're always very effeminate. And there's a lot of different types. I mean, there's as many types of gay people out there as there are, you know, straight people, and I don't feel like I should have to explain that.
Halt!
Good morning, Malleus.
You've got company, is that?
Inspectore Cicero Gavar, yes.
I do not think Va Previo would be too pleased to see you bringing a member of the White Spire in here.
I am here under the orders of the Judge Master. I'm certain the VAR will allow this.
On your word, Marshal.
As I was saying, I very much like the way that they've portrayed Calden. They've gotten away from the stereotypes of making him super, effeminate or whatever else. Not to say that you can't be effeminate or anything like that. I'm just saying that characters in media tend to be, gay characters in media anyways, they tend to be overly effeminate. They tend to be basically caricatures, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. And I very much like the way that Calden is kind of a man's man. He's like 8 foot tall. He rocks the beard. He's, wise. He's well-spoken and so on. I like the way that they've thrown that over. That trope's been around for a while. And it's just good to see a developer finally, do something different with it. And so I like the direction they took with it.
Tiziana?
Hello, Mother.
Mother?
Please sit. Inspectore Gavar, it is surprising to see you here.
I am sorry, but I had not been told that we would be visiting Tiziana's mother.
Does it matter who she is? We need access to the Assemblia, and that is that.
So, that's why you've come. Might I ask what for?
The Misted Isles. We want to see it.
Tiziana, even you understand that
I am here on behalf of the Judge Master. You will take us to see it or have him to answer to.
I can't.
Excuse me?
The Assemblia is occupied.
What in the light is that supposed to mean? Mists. What is happening inside?
The Rediro. They've grown.
Grown?
They're trying to break free.
Prepare yourselves!
Hold your ground!
Yeah, I suppose we'll have to handle that business then. Let's go ahead and... I think I'm going to try and avoid this AoE up front. Just to kind of keep the damage low for now. I don't think that I'll need to. It seems like if you spec well, throughout the entire game, you're able to basically just face tank things and not have to worry about it too much. Let's see what Cicero got going on here. Go ahead and give me a void back over here. Oh, really? Did he just cancel out my void? I think he must have. With her, she's got an AoE going on. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I want to see what it does. It looks like it mostly just locks down enemies and takes care of things. I'm going to have to refresh my memory. Oh, wow. Cicero's getting worked on a little bit. All right. Let's bring Cicero back down here. We're going to have him get healed a little bit before this gets any wilder.
Shades. They're enormous.
Va Previa had gone to the Luca to make a request for assistance. We had hoped to contain them until she returned.
It seems you failed at that.
Isabel, we need to get to the Misted Isles.
I'll get the calendar. Tiziana, guard the door, please, while I determine the course we should take.
Calden, assist me.
Isabel, you and Tiziana.
She blames me for her father's death.
Zane, from what I know, he died of an illness.
10 years ago, while I was on a ruin raid with the Altus, there was an accident. I fell into a coma for 2 years, during which Zane tirelessly cared for me.
He stretched himself thin.
Too thin. He started falling ill. One night, just a month before I emerged from the depths of the coma, he did not wake to the morning sun. Tiziana thinks that if I had been stronger, if I had been able to protect myself, he would still be alive.
It was an accident.
Born of incompetence.
And she said this to you? That she blames you?
I'm certain she's spoken much about Zane. Is it any wonder that you have never heard of me?
I had thought that perhaps you might have...
Being dead. Sometimes it feels like I might as well be to her. Here, the 57th route. I can take us through it.
Isabel, perhaps if you tried speaking to her...
I have. You think it is easy for me to live with the knowledge that my daughter hates me. On the rare occasion that she comes and visits, I reach out, but I always get burned.
But you keep trying.
Can I ever stop? She is my daughter, Cicero. And if words will not convince her, then perhaps action will.
What do you mean?
We should get back to them. Let us go. I know the route to take.
Us? You will only slow us down. Tell me which route it is, I can take them through it.
I am capable of taking care of myself.
You are not!
Marshal!
Stay out of this, Inspectore.
Tell us how to get through.
You are witness. If she slows us down, do not say I didn't try to stop her.
Marshal, she is your mother.
Does that excuse her from her folly?
Tiziana.
Where is this coming from?
What?
You! Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. What's between me and my mother is between us alone. We have gotten by for years without your help, and we will continue to do so. Now, if we are done...
Yes.
Got a little bit of that mama drama. Got people all kind of... I can relate. You know, my family got mama drama too. It is what it is. You stay out of it. That's my best advice that I can give you. Like, just from one dude to another, or from one dude to another lady to whatever. Just don't get involved in people's family shit. Just let it go. You gotta understand, there's a reason for the way people act with each other, and it's just like, not your place. I don't get involved in family. That's where the nastiest shit happens.
It is this way.
Oh, shit, the building's moving. I got some Harry Potter action going on in here. Damn, son. You guys got moving buildings, all kinds of books up in here. Y'all must be crazy educated.
What is that?
It's a bell station. We use them to call the Rediro to us. Ever since they've gone berserk, they've been swarming these things.
They're just going to keep coming unless we destroy them.
Isabel,
We do what we need to. I understand.
let's go.
I assume that maybe they fetch the books or something like that. I don't really know. They must be assistants of some kind. So do we have to destroy the bell tower here? I think we have to destroy the bell station. Let me see what I can do here. Now, does she add in? Does she actually help? Go ahead and throw that over there. Maybe see if we can get some lightning action going on. I would love to have these guys silent so that we don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah, throw another one down on that side. I don't mind. And then we'll teleport, we'll root, we'll do a little bit of damage. Oh yeah, I should probably be working on this thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Luckily, we have lots and lots of ranged attacks, which I think is going to be the big hinging factor here. However, if they're able to separate us like they just did, we are going to have problems. So, while Calvin does his thing, let's go ahead and pick up Cicero. That was my fault for not paying attention well enough. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Let's go ahead and fix these guys with a devilish grin. Also, a couple of stab wounds. Just for good measure. You never know. Sometimes people need an extra couple stab wounds. Man, we made a mess. Can I push this thing? Oh, I can. Woo, we're playing soccer with your artifacts. Playing soccer with my soccer ass. There it is. Or football, as my overseas people will call it as a community. I appear to be in standalone mode when I call it soccer. It's okay, I'm used to being alone on the internet. That's what I do all day, every day. Just chill and talk to myself on the interwebs. It's all good. So how many skill points do we have acquired here? She's got 4. That means she's about ready to go. So conviction can go up. Creed, caster may cast it again for free within 5 seconds. Burn damage does not stack. Oh, cool. So that means there's like a timing to it. I don't know if that's entirely worth the 3 points that she just dumped into it, but I'm sure it'll be right. And then Calden Azris. We were working on... Oh, he finished it, actually. So now we're doing Redoubt. So Redoubt, what do you do for me? Enemies get a water tag, increases flood damage, and taunts enemies. Go ahead and give them a water tag. We don't have a whole lot of tag stacking going on right now. Not tagging a whole lot. And I'd like it to be a little bit more urban in here, so let's get some graffiti rocking on our enemies' faces. Oh, she's going to summon the building. Okay. I'm going to go back this way and make sure that I didn't miss anything at the crossroads over here, because I think there was...
Inspetore, it is the other way.
I know, but there's a book over here. Calm down. I'm trying to get all the things. There you go. Come along. See, if I had one of the masks, I would just my wheelchair would be powered by my mask, which I think is what it's kind of implying right there, because there's a little aura around it. But I just be like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's why, like, with Charles Xavier, I don't understand why he rolls anywhere. Like, I would just levitate everywhere if I was him. Although in the comics, he had kind of like a floaty boat thing going on, whereas in the movies, he had like a wheelchair. I'm just saying, if you had the power to like psychically levitate yourself, psychically levitate your ass, girl. We'll go ahead and throw out everything we can here. I would very much prefer it. There's not a whole lot of ranged attacks flying around, so I'm not that concerned about it. There we go, we've broken the thing. So let's get everybody else all nice and mobbed up. We'll go ahead and throw one of those out too, because it does all kinds of damage. Tiziana's getting herself a little bit worked, but I think she'll be alright. Oh, never mind. He said as she fell face down in the middle of the road.
We're making good progress. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, moms like to rub shit in right now. The fact that she got knocked the hell out, whereas her mom didn't. I don't know. My mom would have rubbed it in. My mom would have been like, But maybe that's just my mom. Raise the floor. It's kind of like raising the roof, but different. Raise the floor for me. And which way shall we go? Wrong way, Inspector? No, there's monsters over there, so I assume that's the right way. Well, what's hidden over here?
The other way, Inspector.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to find super uber secrets. Super secrets, if you will. Masquerada Origins. Okay, we got all kinds of random lore stuff stacking up. So we'll keep going to the south now. I do think it's a better plan to have everybody just stack up on this thing over here. It seems to help. See, note to self. Don't build one's gong so sturdy. If I can suck a couple of them into here, I would appreciate that too. Go ahead and give me a teleport over to this side. And it looks like we're losing Calden, which is unfortunate. I'll pick him up. If I can, anyways. Oh, no. Wow. Those things can hit pretty hard. Those things are spiky. Back in the saddle. I would like it if they would add some kind of manual save to the game, though, so that you can quick save every little bit. I don't know. I don't like replaying things. It's a big pet peeve of mine in gaming. If I have to replay a bunch of stuff, it makes me salty. And it's not like that big of a deal. I know it's the other way. They make me recollect all my books, too, whenever we die. Hopefully we can charge our way through here without any issues. I'm not sure what went wrong last time. I think I've noticed that our success is largely contingent upon the fact that I maintain control of Cicero, because Cicero's got a lot of the crowd control stuff going on. So there we go. We're into the room now. We'll take everybody over to the bell. We will call down as many as we can right here. And as soon as somebody's got something going on, we'll drop that right there before the bigger nasties get here. Calden, you're good to go, so please let that happen. Alright, stack up those AoEs. AoEs are really, really strong in this game, which is something I'm glad to see. You can kind of cleave your way through a lot of stuff just by simply using those. Alright, another book to be had, and now we're making progress again. Oh shit, she can move them with us inside of them too. Hell yeah, they're load-bearing pedestals that levitate, although you'd think the books would fall out of their slots unless they're crammed in there real tight, and that's not good for the covers. I'm just saying, there are flaws in this strategy. Let's go ahead and take the big one first. Hopefully Calden can keep us kitted up and give me some health or something, because we have taken a bit of damage. It looks like she's not auto-casting, so I'm going to have to go through and I think I'll modify some of her behaviors just to make sure that she's playing the game properly. A little bit of auto-casting is better than no auto-casting because I found that controlling, as I said previously, I was about to be redundant, but controlling Cicero seems to be kind of important. Let's jump into our menu here. And I would like to go ahead and we'll take a look at her behavior. Blazing Bulwark, don't use that because I want to use that myself. If you've got a cluster of... Oh, it is on auto. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's move some of that stuff around, but that'll be okay.
Why I told you not to follow.
Do not speak to me this way. I am not useless.
Look at your arm, your legs.
What must I do to prove myself to you?
This is pathetic, Mother. You are weak. Face it.
I am not.
You're never going to be able to bring him back. Now mend yourself.
Man, it's icy up in here.
She was right.
I don't want to hear it.
You blame her for your father's death.
We are wasting time.
She made a mistake.
So she should pay for it. That is the Luca way.
That is the coward's way.
How dare you?
You say your father inspired you, then act like it.
What?
Your father loved your mother despite her weakness. He died following his heart, not his duty.
He died because she was weak.
No! He died because he loved her. And you are spurning that because you are weak. You don't have it in you to forgive her, so you run. You hide behind your empty platitudes and hollow justices. But guess what? You can't run forever. We all make mistakes. Hold on to them long enough and just you watch what you become. Trust me. It's revolting.
I don't think I've ever seen you more honest.
You need to learn to let go. It's hard, damn it, I know. What you're doing to her, to yourself, it's not worth it.
My father was one of the best judges.
Your father was more than the Luca. And you can be too.
If he was still alive, I have a feeling the two of you would have gotten along very well.
Part of him still is.
Perhaps.
Isabel!
Mother!
Yeah, let's go check on the lady with the giant arm gash who's currently... Oh, shitballs. That's a big critter.
Get away from her! The Misted Isles. That must be where it's taking her. Cicero, you were with my mother when she found the route.
57.
I know the way. We're almost at the end. Come on!
And off we go. I like Cicero. He speaks truth. Like, he doesn't really care if he hurts somebody's feelings because he's going to spit it and just put it out there and be like, y'all are being dumb. I don't know. In some ways, he's kind of the arbiter of the group, I guess. Everybody, you notice, Cicero has had almost no drama at all this entire game. He's merely been the commentator on everybody else's. That leads me to believe that we may have a pride goeth before a fall thing where he's going to start having weakness and he's no longer going to have, you know, his high horse to speak from. At least I hope. It would be good for the character development. Because right now he's like, me, 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 me. I know everything. Me, 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 me. Oh, hey, what's going on, little baby creatures? See, you're kind of cute. It's once you get to the size of, like, semi-trucks that I start to worry about you. A little bit of pipe work over here. Explains the smell. Got that sewer running straight through the library. Hey, people gotta read books and people gotta shit. That's how life goes sometimes. Ooh. Masquerade, masquerade. I hope that it is gold and green. The Radiro Queen. So are we actually hurting the Radiro Queen right now? Do we have to protect Isabel? I don't know what our course of action is here. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to be. I think we're supposed to be protecting her, but I don't know if I should DPS ads. It seems like I should DPS ads. I think they do enough damage to where I should worry about them. Maybe I'll casually throw my little vortex thing on him every now and again. Yeah, don't waste your cooldowns right now. We might need to silence some shit. Oh shit, it came up off its perch. Ah, I can't move! Everybody run! Yeah, everybody just stay with me. I'm just gonna run away. Hopefully that tornado... Ooh, it's a waterbender now.
To the left.
To the left, you say?
Left, Cicero.
Ah! I've been tornadoed. My ass. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna DPS ads here. And if they come by, they're gonna catch it just like that. And then I'm gonna summon horses to wipe them out. I don't know if those little sparky balls are gonna do anything. God, I hope not, because that would suck, but I'm gonna every now and again just throw lightning on this thing just to keep DPS moving on it. Here, let Calden through. Let him do his thing. Are you guys... Oh, you guys aren't fighting anymore because it's leaving. Shit, there are mobs everywhere. No, Calden, over here. I need your heals, amigo. Oh man, that thing is just on our ass. Alright, so it's going to come back around and laser further. We're taking a little bit of damage here.
It's on the other island.
Okay, so we'll run down to here.
The right, Cicero.
Oh, it looks like you catch a stun when it lands so that it can set up or something. Go ahead and silence that one. I'm going to put the AoE right there so that at least we're dealing some kind of damage. There we go. Gotta hurt that thing. Tiziana. Come up here. You drop your shit right there. Maybe kill this thing off. Heal us a little bit. And this is going to be an endurance match. I can tell already. Give me some tornadoes. Maybe DPS this thing. If he's got tornadoes, I've got tornadoes. It's only fair. Although I would suggest that we keep the DPS going on that thing. Just in case. You never know if there's going to be an enrage timer or something in fights like this. At least I never know. Go ahead and put that right there. So that we're hitting everything involved. Cicero. Go ahead and give us a little bit more DPS. Oh, cool. We wiped out its little tower thingy. Hooray for us. We're good at destroying masonry.
Watch out, Cicero.
No! Man, this thing's going all Bahamut on our asses. This thing's feeling itself right now. We can't let that happen. This is a child-friendly show. To the left. Wait, you said to the left, fool? Ah, man, you need to learn your directions. You are not good at this. I think we're going to need one of those right there. Give me Cicero back. He can teleport and save some time, and that's what I'm going to do. If I could have, like, just everybody on ads, that'd be great. There we go. I just need to pull them away from what we're working on over here. I mean, we're going to get tornadoed either way. There's not a whole lot I can do about that factor. Man, this thing's tough. This thing's got the DPS to tell us off. There we go. Give him some horsies. What is it the giant flying monsters hate more than anything? Horses. That's a lesser known piece of lore about big giant flying things with pokey legs and tails. Somehow, I don't feel like Calden's casting as much as I want him to. But then again, maybe he's just waiting for the right moment. Ooh, and now comes the question. Do we DPS through? Or we're going to DPS through. Why not? There we go.
Oh, my darling. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I will be.
I've got her, Cicero. You should... By the light. You should look around.
And look around we shall.
It's beautiful.
Attend to why we came. I'll be here.
And look around we shall in the next episode of Masquerada. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.